Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another. Oh, I'm disappearing because I have a blue shirt on. Welcome back for another amazing week of our virtual shows. My name's Steven. I'm the owner here at Magical Memories Entertainment, and I'm super excited. One of my favorite performers that we have that works with us is Erik. Erik is going to be back here for another awesome show. Let me bring him on in here. I hope you guys enjoy. He's going to be doing an awesome animal program, so let's bring him in. I hear the music playing. Let's get him going. Shwa. Hey, Erik, have fun.
Come on, y'all, do it. This music from Madagascar, I love it. Oh gosh. So it's just about 3:30 and we're gonna start. So first of all, hope you guys are doing well. I'm happy to be here with you all today. Hey Natalie, what's up? So yeah, we're gonna have fun like usual. And I promise. Some kids wanted me to do the whole full show with all the animals. So I'm like, all right, let's do the full show with all the animals. But before we start, it's so important that we always start. Actually, no, let's more people come into the room. So we have like 7 people in right now. Come on in, y'all. Come to my living room. Come to my house. Come inside. Come inside. Now you see that today I'm wearing a special shirt that says Calaman 10. Now, if somebody can tell me what the name of Calaman 10 is, where Calaman 10 is, what's the name for it that's on the map right now, then I'll give you a free magazine. Everyone's gonna get it free anyway, but I'll give it to you first. I'll mail it to you. I actually mailed one out this week to someone. So who knows what it is? Who can tell me? What's Calaman 10? Hey Edwin! Hey Rebecca! Hey everyone! Hey Jay, what up? So anyway, does anyone know what Calaman 10 is? Anyone? If you think you know what it is, just put yes in the chat. Put yes in the chat in the little box. Put yes if you know where it is, or what it is, or who it is, where it is, actually where it is. Okay, so I'll tell you. I'm gonna cave in. All right. Hi Erik from Andrew and Holly. Hey you guys. Hey Andrew and Holly. So Calaman 10 is actually it's in Borneo. So Borneo is an amazing place. I've been there a bunch of times, and my first time was going there was 10 years ago. It's the 10-year anniversary of going to Borneo. So we're gonna see some. Hey Julie. So yeah. So we're gonna see some animals from there. We're gonna see all the animals. We're gonna do the full show because I promised everybody we would do it. And I've been doing this show for years. And actually yesterday I got to do a show for my mentor, Dr. Patricia Wright. So she actually gave me this book. This book is from Madagascar. It's about lemurs, and it's amazing. Like this book right here is not the reason why I'm doing shows, but right when I was in Stony Brook University. Actually, let's do this show. We gotta do this first. Everyone, raise your right hand and say, "I promise to always follow my dreams, have fun, be happy, and enjoy nature." So make sure you always follow your dreams and do what you love, and you will always be successful and you always have fun. Now, the thing of it is, when I went to Stony Brook University, my mentor, Dr. Pat, she said to me, she's like, "Erik, if you ever need anything, let me know." But I remember when I was in Madagascar, the cool thing is that when I was going to people I'm right now. Come on in, y'all. Come to my living room. Come to my house. Come inside. Come inside. Now, you see that today I'm wearing a special shirt that says Calaman 10. Now, if somebody can tell me what the name of Calaman 10 is, where Calaman 10 is, what's the name for it that's on the map right now, then I'll give you a free magazine. Everyone's gonna get it free anyway, but I'll give it to you first. I'll mail it to you. I actually mailed one out this week to someone. So who knows what it is? Who can tell me? What's Calaman 10? Hey Edwin! Hey Rebecca! Hey everyone! Hey Jay, what up? So anyway, does anyone know what Calaman 10 is? Anyone? If you think you know what it is, just put yes in the chat. Put yes in the chat in the little box. Put yes if you know where it is, or what it is, or who it is, where it is, actually where it is. Okay, so I'll tell you. I'm gonna cave in. All right. Hi, Eric from Andrew and Holly. Hey, you guys. Hey, Andrew and Holly. So Calaman 10 is actually it's in Borneo. So Borneo is an amazing place. I've been there a bunch of times, and my first time was going there was 10 years ago. It's the 10-year anniversary of going to Borneo. So we're gonna see some. Hey, Julie. So we're gonna see some animals from there. We're gonna see all the animals. We're gonna do the full show because I promised everybody we would do it. And I've been doing this show for years. And actually, yesterday I got to do a show for my mentor, Dr. Patricia Wright. So she actually gave me this book. This book is from Madagascar. It's about lemurs, and it's amazing. Like this book right here is not the reason why I'm doing shows, but right when I was in Stony Brook University. Actually, let's do this show. We gotta do this first. Everyone, raise your right hand and say, I promise to always follow my dreams, have fun, be happy, and enjoy nature. So make sure you always follow your dreams and do what you love, and you will always be successful and you always have fun. Now, the thing of it is, when I went to Stony Brook University, my mentor, Dr. Pat, she said to me, she's like, Eric, if you ever need anything, let me know. But I remember when I was in Madagascar, the cool thing was that when I was going to Stony Brook in school, I remember right when I was in school, I was like, I'm going to go to veterinary school. I'm going to be a veterinary doctor. But then, you know what? Hey, Peyton, hello. So, and AIM, and yes. So I literally was in Stony Brook. I was going to veterinary school, and right before vet school, I remember I said, you know what? I said, I think that, hey, Bobby. Yes, Amy went to Stony Brook. Yes. So this is the thing. When I was going there, my guidance counselor said to me, he goes, Eric, listen. He goes, I think that you should study in the office for Madagascar. So I was like, why? He goes, well, because they got some really cool stuff going on there. They work with lemurs. You're going to have an awesome time. So I was like, all right, I'll go do it. So, hey, Anna. So I said, I'm going to do it. And so I ended up going to go do it with my guidance counselor said. And I worked in this office. And when I worked there, I met Dr. Pat, and I got to work with these lemurs. And we were entering in data about lemurs. So I was like, this is awesome. And then while I was there, my parents were about to kick me out of the house because I was hiding animals under my bed. But it wasn't like just one time. This was like the 20th time I got caught with animals hidden under the bed. So my mom's like, listen, you gotta figure it out. So then I said, Pat, can I keep my animals at the office? So she let me keep the animals at the office, and then I had them there. And the funny thing was, while my animals were at the office, it was crazy. While my animals were at the office, I remember Pat was like, I was like, Pat, a lot of stuff happened, but the primary thing that happened was while I was at that office, I made the decision to do animal shows. And the reason I did it was because I got fired for my fourth job in a row. And the fourth job that fired me, I said, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? Like when you get fired, you know, what am I going to do for work? I don't know what I'm going to do. So you know what I ended up doing? I ended up watching the Tyra Banks show. And when it turned on, she said, this show's about following your dreams. And as soon as I saw that, I said, forget vet school. I'm going to do animal shows with kids and have fun. And that was like almost 15 years ago. It'll be 15 years in December since that happened. So I share that with you guys to remember to really follow your dreams. So when I'm standing up here doing animal shows, it's not just because I decided I wanted to do animal shows. I've always loved animals, but I think that the show part happened because I was on the path of my dreams. And then guess what? I went shopping at Marshall's, and then I saw a hat like this, and I picked it up, and guess what it said? It said, what? Made in Madagascar. What? And then that's why I was like, you know what? This is meant to be. This is what I'm doing. And so I was thrilled, you guys, thrilled. And that's why I'm here today. So I just shared this with you. People are like, why do you have so much energy? Why are you so hype and hyper? I said, because I'm living my dreams. Like, honestly, no matter what's going on in the outside world, I feel centered inside always. Like I can't say always, but most of the time, I feel centered and awesome. Hey, Erik, Daniela. Hey, Daniela. Woo-hoo. So listen, now we're going to see our animals. I promise you guys I'll do a full show, so we're going to do it. And we're going to learn more about the animals. So now, all right. So we promised, we did our pledge to follow our dreams. And now we're going to meet our Madagascar hissing cockroaches first. All right. So that's the first animal we're going to meet. And actually, no, I wasn't supposed to give it away. But actually, no, that's okay. Because look, I have 3 containers in front of me that all look exactly the same. They all, oh, wait, hold on. I forgot something. I was looking for something. Where did it go? Hold on a second. That's okay. No worries, no worries. So I just forgot to tell you on the map where we're going to go. So we're going to go see animals from North America, which is over there, South America, Asia, Africa, and Australia. We're going to go to 5 places. We're going to, oh gosh, you peed everywhere. Anyway, we're going to go to 5 places, and we're going to go to Madagascar first. So Madagascar is going to be first, and okay. So let's see. Hold on a second. Let me just open these up and see. See, okay, cool. Make sure everything's in there. All right. Okay, so first up, this container right here. What do you think there's an animal from Madagascar inside here? If you think yes, put yes inside the chat. If you think it yes, I'll wait for the yes to come. Once the yes comes, then we'll open it up and we'll have a look inside. So what do you think? Yes, no, maybe so. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think's inside there? Yes. All right, let's have a look. Natalie, hey Natalie. Let's see, is Natalie correct? Is Natalie correct? Is there an animal from Madagascar in here? And the answer is no, it's a frog. Sorry guys, it's not inside there. But okay, so what about inside this container? Is there an animal from Madagascar inside here? Shauna Stevens said, hey Shauna. Shauna says yes. Amy says yes. Jessica says yes. And Bobby and Janira says yes. Sarah says yes. All right, let's look inside. And you guys are right. This is filled with roaches from Madagascar. There's actually 6 roaches in here, and I'm allergic to them, but have a look inside. Dun, 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 dun. They're all inside there. Everyone say, good morning, roaches. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Can I come live in your house and infest your house all over the place? That's what the roaches would say. They would want to infest your house. Now, we're going to go a little bit deeper this time because you know what? I bring the animals out. You get to see the animals each week, but I think it's time to go dive a little bit deeper. So somebody said ew. Santuna said ew. Now I know people think roaches are gross, but roaches are actually cool. In fact, this little roach right here, I raised it since it was a baby. Here, this roach right here, I raised it up. Oh gosh, hold on a second. I raised it since it was a baby. Look. This little roach right here on my finger, I raised it since it was a baby. This roach I had since it was a baby, and it was tiny when it was born. It was like this. It was like it could not even fit on my thumbnail. It was tiny, and I raised it. But you can see his little antennas going. So this one right here is a male hissing cockroach on my thumb. And then hold on, I'm gonna show you a female one. But I gotta find the one that's not scared. The one that's relaxed. This one's relaxed. If they're scared, then they spray stuff on you. This one's the female, so that's the female roach right there. And hold on a second, I'm gonna put them together so you can see. I'll take out a bigger one. Hold on, let's take out a little one that's a little bit bigger. All right, this one's running, but you don't want to scare them because when you scare them, that's when they bug out. Here. This one's a male. Now look at the difference. So that one's the male. That one's the female. Because you can tell because look. The male has these little bumps on his head, and the female doesn't have the bumps. So male bumps, female no bumps. Now, this is the thing. I want everybody, this is a very important pledge we're going to make. We make this pledge every time we do a show. So everybody raise your right hand and say, I promise to always do my very best to use earth-friendly things. Now, this is so important. You all make sure you use earth-friendly things. Now, even when it comes to spraying bug spray, don't spray it around. So I'm asking everyone this year, please use earth-friendly things on your lawn. Don't spray pesticides or anything like that because if you spray pesticides, it can cause a big problem for the environment. So everybody, please make sure that we use earth-friendly things and protect the earth and protect our pollinators. Because guess what? My friend I was talking to today, Steve, the butterfly man. He's gonna be one of our guests one day. But we can't, when we do Facebook Live, we can't do it. But we're working out whether we're gonna use Zoom or something else. But we're gonna have a really cool show, and we're gonna have some special guests coming up very soon in the next couple of weeks. We're even gonna have a sheep. Our friends in Canada are gonna bring a sheep. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, check it out. Anyway, so check a sheep. That's so funny, but it's really cool. So like, watch now. Now these roaches, if you spray roach spray, it kills the roaches. And guess what? The thing of it is, guys, we don't want to kill the bugs, because if we kill too many bugs, guess what ends up happening? If you kill all the bugs, guess what happens? I am allergic. I know. I break out in hives after I'm done with this every single time, but it's not terrible. Like, I don't have, like, I can still breathe, so it's all good. But but no, for real. So this is the thing, you guys. These roaches and all bugs are important pollinators for animals that eat bugs. So if you kill all the pollinators or all the bugs in your neighborhood, guess what? There'll be no room for amphibians and other animals, and so that's why it's important. So anyway, you all remember, use earth-friendly things and say goodbye to the bugs for now. Say bye, bugs. Bye, you guys. Thank you all for joining us. This was amazing. I really appreciate you coming here and joining us on this wonderful, wonderful journey. This is amazing. I know we're all quarantined, but you know what? I live in small places anyway, so who cares? I'm inside all the time. I like to hide. Anyway, you guys, so now that we've seen the roaches, we're going to meet our next animal, which is going to be a frog. Now, who likes frogs? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you like frogs. If you like frogs, everybody make it sound like a frog. Just make it as loud as you can. I can vibrationally hear. Oh, people are making it sound. I can hear it. That's the sound of a bullfrog. Actually, I'm going to share with you very soon. We're going to go to the frog pond, but it's very cold today, so that's why we're doing the shows indoors. But in the next couple of weeks, we're going to go to the snake pit and to the frog pond, which is going to be amazing. But right now, we're going to go to the, we're going to go right over here. We're going to go right here to see the frog we're going to see right now. Now, one of my favorite frogs when I was a kid was actually a dumpy tree. It wasn't a dumpy tree frog. It was a Argentine horn frog. And I remember I brought it to school one day in a little plastic plastic container. Hey, you guys, everybody, you like frogs? Awesome. We're going to meet some right now. Now we're going to meet two frogs. We're going to meet two frogs. The first frog we're going to meet is going to be the first Argentine horn frog. He's right here. He's a blob. And they're full now because they just ate mice. So I'm going to show you guys this frog is awesome. Awesome. All right, guys, here's my frog. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, everyone. Look at me. I look like Jabba the Hutt. I'm a just big, giant blob. And I sit down in the mud all day long and eat mice. So, guys, it's really true. And you know what else? I eat the fingers of children that are misbehaving. So if you're misbehaving during the quarantine, I'm going to eat your fingers. Yeah, seriously, he bugs out. Like he'll eat anything. That's why you saw when I picked him up from behind. Because if I go from the front, he'll be like, oh, food, like that, and he'll bite. Like seriously, no joke. Like it's no joke. Yes, he's huge. It's like he fits right in the palm of my hand. And let me tell you all, when I got this frog, it was the size of a quarter. And you know what? Actually, maybe a little bit bigger than a quarter, but it was like that. It was no joke like that. And the thing of it is that when I got this frog, I got two of them at the same time. The guy that gave him to me, he wanted to give them up. So this is the thing, you all. If you want a pet, you have to make sure you read about it. So listen to what the frog has to say right now. Everybody, make sure that you always read about me before you get me. Because guess what? I'm tired of being passed from house to house to house to house to house to house. I'm getting tired of it. So yeah, so they get tired of it. You like think about it, you guys. Animals that does the bite hurt? Yes, it hurts. Yeah, it hurts. This is one of the fruit frogs with teeth. Actually, this is one of the few frogs. My friend Steven and Lucy at Stony Brook University. They're amazing, wonderful people. If you ever go to Stony Brook, look for Lucy and Steve. They're illustrators, and Lucy actually illustrated the huge version of it. It was a huge ceratopid frog. Like this frog is called Ceratopus cornata. I want to write it down, but you know what? We'll save the board for another time because the markers and stuff are a little strong for the animals. But this is a ceratopid frog, and it was called Belize bufo. Belize bufo was the size of like a basketball cut in half was Belize bufo. So imagine a giant ceratopid frog. It was a prehistoric frog from Madagascar, and it was amazing. And that was Belize bufo. And so this is the thing. This looks exactly the same. And actually, my friend Lucy and Steve at Stony Brook at the Department of Anatomical Sciences, they're the ones that fleshed it out and made it a picture. It was amazing what they did. It was awesome. So this is that frog. Now, this is the thing. With animals nowadays, a lot of people get pets like this, and then what ends up happening is they start to breed them. Everybody wants to be a breeder because you can sell the animals. It's a bad idea. Now say goodbye to this frog for now. Say goodbye. Actually, you know what? I can probably hold them both at the same time. Hold on 1 minute. We're gonna get his friend. We're gonna meet his friend now. Hold on. So this is all. Oh, he just peed on my hand. Oh, hold on a second. He got nervous. Hold on a second. He peed everywhere. All right, that's okay. Hold on. That's okay. Just a little bit of pee. A little bit of pee doesn't hurt. All right, now look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this one. Look at here. Look at me. I'm albino. So this one's an albino and this one's not albino. So these are, I got them at the same time. The same person had them both, but they're the same species except one's albino and one's not. Now, if you look at this one could not live in the wild. This one can. So this one's actually can't camouflage. This one can. So everybody say camouflage. So this one can camouflage, this one can't. So this one obviously could not survive in the wild. This one could. So the thing of it is that both of these frogs, they're amazing, but they're adorable frogs. I love them. But to have them as pets may not be the best idea. It's almost better that they're in nature. And I'm going to tell you why. A big part of what's going on in the world right now is because of the lack of the awareness of the animals that actually live in nature. Many of these animals were smuggled out of nature from the wild. Yeah, they're twinning, right? So like, look, we're twinning, we're so cute, look at us. All right, but no, seriously, guys, like these frogs all around the world and animals all around the world, both these animals literally, they've been taken out of the wild. So the original ones that came here were most of them smuggled out of the wild. All the reptiles that are here were smuggled out. Bearded dragons, monitor lizards, Burmese pythons were all smuggled out of the wild at some point. And so the thing of it is that we want to make sure that we don't take animals out of the wild and we leave them in nature as we found them. So everybody, let's make a promise, all right? So everybody say goodbye to these little blobs for now. Bye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Thank you for joining us. Look at how cute I am. I'm adorable. Look at him. Am I cute? Who wants to give me a kiss? I won't bite you, I promise. Who wants to give me a kiss? Oh, they love me. Look at all the hearts. They're in love with me. They're in love with me. They love you guys. They love you. So now, guys, I'm going to put him back now, and we're going to put them back. But, guys, seriously, all these animals that we're seeing right now are all adopted. So every single one of these animals, we adopted them because I know people couldn't keep them as pets. In fact, in a couple weeks, we're going to be getting 2 tegus. We're going to get 2 tegus. Like our salamanders we found in the backyard. Yes, you leave them. Now, know that we can't keep, yes, you cannot keep them as pets, guys. No, animals that you find in nature, even if it came from another country, belongs in nature. The ones that are here now, they're here. What can you do? You can't do anything about that. But the ones that are here, we honor them, we take care of them. If you want to get a pet, just go to a shelter, go on Craigslist. If you want a pet reptile, actually, who wants to adopt a ball python? Now, not my ball python, these are my babies, because I've had them for a long time, and I won't give them up. But people give their pets all the time. In fact, my friend Sean Ralph, who gave me my first ball python when I was like 12 years old, he messaged me yesterday on Facebook, said he has a ball python for adoption. So if anybody's looking for to adopt a ball python, I'm putting the word out to everybody. So what does a day in the life of a conservationist look like? Oh gosh. Well, we'll have to do that one day. It's a crazy day here. I guess I could consider myself a conservationist, and yeah, it's crazy. So we're going to do a whole day. One day we'll do a whole full day on very soon, like in the next couple weeks, maybe for Earth Day, that weekend we'll do it. But so check this out. All right, now you guys ready? We're gonna see snakes now. So if you want to see snakes, everyone stomp your feet. 1, 2, 3, stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your feet. Now, the reason that we stomp our feet is because the snakes can't hear you, but instead they feel vibrations in the bones inside their jaw and in the ribs. So everybody go, oh, then go, ah, and everyone say vibrations. So when you make vibrations, the snakes can feel it in their body. So if you want to see snakes out in the wild, you got to walk quietly. You got to walk like tiptoeing, like not really tiptoeing, but you have to walk definitely quietly through the forest and you can see them. And actually very soon, I can't wait, you guys, we are going to literally be out in nature. Right now, it's cold outside, so a lot of animals aren't out. But wait, like in the next couple weeks, we're going to be out in nature a lot, and I'll be sharing with you live from the wild so you guys can see the amazing wildlife that lives right here in our own backyard. So you don't have to go to Africa or Costa Rica. I mean, you can go to those places, but just know that we have a lot of stuff right here. So while we're in quarantine, don't feel bad if you can't travel, because there's so many things that we can see right in our backyard. Now, with that said, this is important. So you guys ready? We're going to meet our first snake. All right, now first snake we're going to meet is over here. Oh, you heard me say that? I sounded like Long Island. I said over here. Long Islanders. Oh, it's the Long Islanders. We're the Long Islanders. Actually, I just realized it, guys. I have a snake from Australia. Hey, Casey. We have a garter snake in our yard, but we leave it outside. Yes, exactly. You leave them outside. Leave animals where you found them. That way you could go back out later. And you can see them every day. You can see them the whole summer long. Now, you all actually have a surprise snake today. I just realized. So we were going to share the ball python, but we share the ball python quite a bit. But there's a special snake inside here. Now, let's see if anybody told right? Hey, Joan. You hear the accent, the Long Island accent. I can't believe I have it. It's so funny. It just slips out sometimes. Now, check it out, you all. Now, right now, we're going to see this snake. This snake is gorgeous. And again, like I said, this is another animal we adopted. And hey, Uma. Now, hold on a second. We're going to take it out. We're going to take it out right now. And this is a gorgeous carpet python. Woo! Look at how gorgeous I am. I'm so beautiful. And I come from Australia. And I don't have an Australian accent because I don't know how to do one. So yes, she wasn't born there, but she was born in captivity. This is a carpet python. Now watch this, you guys. This snake actually lives in the same place where the dumpy tree frog is from, and it's arboreal, lives in trees, just like the dumpy tree frog. It's arboreal. So now I'm going to hold it. Great to see you. Hey, you guys. Hey, Kimberly. So hold on a second. Check it out, guys. Check it out. Now, this snake is gorgeous. Now, this was one of the first snakes that my parents actually let me have, was a carpet python, and it's arboreal. So you can see, like, if I hold it, if I put my hands up like that, or just put my finger like that, it could actually wrap around my finger without me holding it up. Now, a python or a boa constrictor really can't do that because their body's too heavy, so they can't do that. But this one actually can do that. Now, I wish I could. We just fed her yesterday, but you know what? This Saturday, I was thinking actually maybe tomorrow we can have Feeding Frenzy Friday. So maybe we'll feed some of the animals. Hey there. Hey, Rita. I'm glad you guys got to see it. So check it out. Now watch. Look, now you can see his tongue. Watch his tongue. You see all snakes do that all the time. They stick their tongue out. So everybody stick their tongue out. Now snakes are always doing that because that's how. What are they doing? Who wants to answer? What are they doing? Hey. Oh gosh, Nora's there too. I know Nora's there with Casey. Hey, you guys. Now, so every time the snake sticks his tongue out, who can say what it's doing? I was there at the Clark Botanical Gardens. You put the snake around me. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So question, and what time tomorrow? Same time tomorrow, 3:30. We do it the same time every day. So 3:30 tomorrow, we can do Feeding Frenzy Friday and see, we can actually watch this snake eat a mouse. And so we watch her eat a mouse. And how do they smell? That's how they smell. Exactly, that's how they smell. But, however, now I want to show you on the dry erase board. Actually, hold on a second. Do I have a marker? If I have markers nearby, then I'll do it. If I don't have markers nearby, then we can't do it. Sorry guys, can't do it today. So just use your imagination. We'll use the imaginaries. Now, inside the snake's mouth, at the top, right there, there's two holes in the roof of their mouth, and every time they bring their tongue inside their mouth, the roof of the mouth, the holes there, actually the forks of the tongue go inside the mouth. So everybody say fork tongue. So every time they stick a tongue out, watch her do it. Every time she does it, the forks actually smell the tongue. And then, I mean, the holes smell the tongue, and then it's like, oh, there's a mouse, oh, there's a rat, oh, there's some kids by there, oh, there's some misbehaving kids by there, oh, I can see those kids misbehaving right now, let's eat them. No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, that's how they can find the food every time they flick their tongue out. That's how the snakes find food. So it's pretty awesome that they're able to do that. Now, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna say goodbye to our wonderful snake. This is our carpet python, and we're gonna see her eat tomorrow. She'll eat another mouse. She eats mice like crazy, and then we have a giant special surprise, a lizard downstairs that's like 4 feet long that we have not met yet. Because I don't bring him up here because you know why? When I take him out, sometimes he just poops everywhere, so that's why. But we'll make sure he poops ahead of time so that way we can all see him. But say goodbye to the snake. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Big shout out to Steve Irwin, too. I know Steve Irwin, may he rest in peace. This snake comes from actually lived or he grew up, and I'm sure he saw lots and lots of these. I've seen some of his episodes of shows, and he actually had one of these snakes on it. So shout out to Steve Irwin and his family. And now we are going to meet another animal that's from Africa. We're going to Africa right now. And now when we go to Africa, this animal we're going to see from Africa is right inside here. His name is Dozer. All right? So everyone, connect what's happening. Okay, we reconnected. Good. So check this out, guys. We're going to meet a tortoise named Dozer. And on the count of 3, everybody say, Dozer! Wake up! And didn't have to shout too loud because he's up. All right, so here. Let's meet Dozer. Feet everywhere. But that's okay. Here's Dozer! Dun, 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 dun.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dozer the Tortoise. Welcome to our show. Thank you for joining us today, and I'm really excited to be here because Erik really takes good care of me.
Now, this is the thing, guys. Who here would want a pet tortoise like Dozer? Raise your hand. Who would want a pet tortoise like Dozer? If you want a pet tortoise like Dozer, put yes inside the chat. Put yes. Put yes inside the chat. Let's see some yeses. Who wants a pet tortoise? If maybe nobody wants it, don't say yes if you don't really want it. But if somebody would want a pet tortoise like Dozer, put yes inside the chat. Now, if you would, Dozer, wake up. If Dozer was a pet, if Dozer was a good pet, I would tell you yes. But honestly, guys, this makes a terrible pet. Dozer makes a terrible pet. Julie, yes. I think Amy said yes. Sal wants to know how old he is. Dozer is 10. I see more yeses. Yes. Edwin, Kim. All right, so listen. Dozer is a good pet in the sense that he's very sweet and kind. But the thing of it is, guys, there's a couple of things to consider before you get a pet. So everybody, I can't raise my right hand right now, so you raise your right hand. I'll raise Dozer up. Say, I promise to always do my very best to read 21 books about my pets before I get them. So listen, y'all. Hey, Nora says yes, she wants a pet Dozer. Everybody wants a pet Dozer. But the thing is, guys, is that, and I see some no's too, that's good. Dozer is not a good pet. I'm going to tell you why. He can live over 100 years. 100 years. What are you going to do? You're going to have to put him in your will. Seriously. No joke. Over 100 years. And then they get to be over 250 pounds. Some of them can grow to be over not all of them get 250 pounds, but they can grow to be that large. And so I weigh 150 pounds. This tortoise will be twice the size of me. What am I going to do? Actually, this is a funny story. There's this lady. She was every time I get a story, it's funny to me. So, well, 2 stories. One story was I was actually at the library. I was doing a library show in Milton, and there were these 2 old elderly folks. They were like in their 80s, 90s. And my grandmother's 99. She's doing great. But this couple, they were up there, and I think the husband was in a wheelchair. The wife was doing all right. And then they asked me to come over. They're like, "Excuse me, son, would you like to have our pet?" I said, "Sure." And when I said sure, I was thinking like they had this giant old tortoise because they were so old. And then guess what? The tortoise that they had was like they had it for like 5 years. I was like, why would you get a tortoise when you're like in your 80s? It doesn't make any sense. Because you know why? A tortoise lives long, and like if you knew that, you wouldn't get one. So it's not a good idea. And then we had people that like were making people feel bad for them and asking to adopt their tortoise out. But you have to read about your pets before you get them, so you know what you're getting into. This could be a big burden for you if you decide to get it and you're not prepared to take care of it. And you know what I found out? That guess what? Animals like these, and you know what? I should share this scientific paper. It's kind of long, so maybe you wouldn't be interested in it. But if you're interested in learning about science stuff, I can send it to you. This tortoise, there was tortoises and all reptiles. They literally can tell you that they have the same emotions as people. Like tortoises can get depression and they can feel sad and feel bad and stuff. So like, and so I would not eat literally for like about a month and a half, maybe longer, after I adopted her. And I was feeding her everything. The only thing she would eat is bananas because it was sweet. Anything else, she would just like turn her nose to it. And I'm like, oh man, this thing's depressed. So the thing of it is, guys, don't buy a pet if you're not ready, because or don't get a pet and then get rid of it because they feel bad. That's like giving up your family. Like you'll never see them again. They feel sad. I'm telling you guys, animals can feel pain, and that's what it's very important. I gotta put him down. He's getting heavy. So he's like 40, almost 40 pounds. So, but no, guys, animals can feel pain and feel sadness, and so you have to consider when you get a pet or any animal that you consider their life, their heart. You know what I mean? Imagine if like someone took you away to somewhere where you've never ever been before, right? And like you were with your family your whole time and you wanted to see your family, and then someone just whisked you away and you can never go back, The only movie I can tell you I like when they said they can never go back was Splash with Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah. That was an awesome movie. I was like, listen, if a mermaid, well, in my case, maybe not a mermaid, but like if a mermaid came and whisked me away and like said, let's go, and like to somewhere awesome, and like you can't go back, I'll be like, family, I love y'all, but I'm gonna go live in a mermaid paradise for the rest of my life, So well, a Triton paradise, whatever paradise you choose. But anyway, but the truth is, really, I'm just saying, this is the deal, man. This is the deal. So now that we've seen all these animals, I want to share with you the ball python. Now, this is funny. So now I'm gonna share with you guys the ball python. And I wasn't gonna share the ball python today, but I'm gonna share it. And you're showing your age in there, and with that reference, I know. But listen, Splash was amazing. There's never like that movie had you believing that mermaid was real. So it was awesome. Hold on a second. Oh, I don't have the movie right now. Anyway, but listen, this is what we're gonna see now. We're gonna see the ball python. And hold up a second. Let's take them out. All right, so take them out. I'm gonna show you the ball python for a good reason. And this is I'll show you her, Bobby. This is Bobby. Everyone say hi to Bobby. Dun, 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 dun. This is Bobby, and everybody. This is BP. Everybody say hi to BP. Dun, 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 dun. This is BP. Bobby and BP. Now this is the thing. Bobby and BP are both ball pythons. Now I'm gonna put Bobby around my neck. They were just soaking just now because Bobby's gonna shed soon, and BP's already out of a shed. This is Bobby the boy. This is BP the boy, and that's Bobby the girl. Now I call this one BP because she escaped at the Bayport Flower House for 3 months, like 2 years ago. In the Bayport Flower House, she was gone for 2 months or 3 months. 3 months from October, November, December. So maybe like 2.5 months she was gone in the flower house, and then finally I got her back. The world's biggest tortoise is 880 pounds. Exactly. Tortoises are not good pets. So now check this out, you guys. Look at this. Now, shed soon, by the way. But ball pythons, I'm going to tell you something really interesting. My family, one part of my family from my grandma's line. My grandmother's line of family comes from Nigeria and from Guyana in South America. So my great grandmother's mother is Guyanese, and my great grandmother's father was from Nigeria, and he came from Nigeria on a slave ship. There was like, if you look at National Geographic from this past February, it was like, I don't even know how to really feel about it, but it was just like a really eye-opening like thing that they like millions of African slaves were shipped over, millions. It was incredible that this actually happened. I don't even know if the word is incredible is the word, but it's just like you just can't believe it. Like, it blows your mind that happened to enslave people. But you know what? What's the difference if it's an animal? Millions of animals get shipped out of their homes every single year, and thousands of ball pythons get shipped out of Africa every single year. And actually, National Geographic just put out an article about it 2 weeks ago that everybody should have a look at, and it may change how you feel about having pets. Now, I think that having pets is a wonderful thing. But you know what? When I look back on it and I look about, and I'll be honest, all the pets that I've had when I first started getting pets and I didn't know how to take care of them, all the pets that died, all the things that people I know that have pets that had died that they didn't know how to take care of them. It's really important to understand, like, having a pet is nice, but seeing the animal in the wild is better. I'm not sure how old these guys are. Now, looks like she's gonna strangle you. No, she won't strangle me unless unless I was like bugging out and scared, or she was scared of me. But she's my friend. She enjoys being out. Now look at her eye, you guys. Look at her eye really closely. You can see she's gonna shed her skin soon. That's why her eye is like cloudy like that. So we're gonna actually get a chance to see her shed. So next week, she'll probably shed next week, but I'll share a video of her shedding, and you guys get to see that. But like I said, back to this. National Geographic is an awesome article. You please read it. It's amazing. And these snakes this one is about, I can't say honestly, because with snakes, you can't tell how old they are unless you had them from when they were young. You can get an estimate. You can say, well, they're definitely older than a year old, or they're at least 10 or 5, but that's about it. Because even that, people can power feed their snakes to make them big really fast by feeding them all the time. Because snakes don't eat every day, but, people feed the snakes all the time sometimes. So that's why it's important, I don't know what I was going to say. That's why it's important to make sure you know about how to care for your pets properly. So really important. But anyway, you guys, say goodbye to our lovely ball pythons for now, and we'll take them out again another time. But next time we'll see the video of her shedding. I'll be able to post some videos on our extra top interest page so you guys can have a look. And we're gonna put them back. So say goodbye, everyone. Oh my God! Oh, it's terrible. All right, so hold on a second. That didn't look too good, but. Why is one darker than the other? Because this one's gonna shed. This one's shedding soon. This one's gonna shed her skin. That's why. This one's gonna shed. So that's why she's darker right now. So when I'll take her out once she sheds next week, because we do these every single day. So we'll take her out when she's gonna shed, so you guys can have a look and see what her skin looks like then. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. The other snake we're gonna see sheds too. So that's why that's just the difference in coloration. Sometimes they can be different colors though anyway. So that's the other part. But 1 second, where's the cover to that cage? All right, there we go. All right, the container. All right, now that's those are clunking around. He wants to eat now, so I gotta go pick up their food soon. It's almost animal feeding time. So now that we've seen Dozer and we've seen our frogs and we've seen our snakes, you know what? How about we bring out one more snake? We're gonna bring out. Can you post live shots when she sheds? Yes, live. Yeah. If I'm catching it while it's happening, it could happen in the middle of the night or whatever. But if I catch it, I'll definitely share it for sure. I will. So we'll see if I am in the right moment. So she has like another week or so, and we'll get a chance to see. Oh look, Ken Sperling just came on just now. Perfect timing. We're gonna bring out little Twinkie. So it's the perfect time. So on the count of 3, everyone stomp your feet. Hey Ken, thank you. So now you ready? So on the count of 3, ready? And 1, and 2, and 3. Everyone stomp your feet, and say Twinkie, wake up. Here she comes. Oh, that's so good. I'm glad it came out. Let's see. All right, here. Dun, 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 dun. She's coming, you guys. And everybody say hi to Twinkie. Hello, everyone. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming. I'm little Twinkie, and look at how beautiful I am. Now, remember, you all, just before, hey, Ken. Hello, Ken. Thank you for joining us. Now, you guys, check this out. Little Twinkie is literally, she's 9 feet now. So let me stretch her out so you guys can see. I want you guys to see how big little Twinkie is. Look at her. This snake is 9 feet. So actually she's all the way down to the floor. She's like almost 9 feet. Almost 9 feet Twinkie is now. And she ate yesterday, so she feels a little bit heavier than she has. Isn't she cute? I love this snake. I love her. Look at him. 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 I love them. But this is the thing, you guys. Little Twinkie, when I got Little Twinkie was like as big as his tail. So let me show you. That's how big he was, and he was emaciated. He was so skinny because, yeah, he's big, but he's not the biggest one I have. Honestly, I can't even lift the other Twinkie up here right now because he's too heavy. She just ate a big chicken last night. I'll actually post a video. Last night, Big Twinkie ate a big chicken that was like this big around, and I watched her mouth stretch around it. It was insane. Like I think this was the biggest chicken I ate. It was like this wide. So if you guys want to see that, I'll post it in the chat so you guys can see that. I like when you make the animals talk. Yes, thank you. All right, you make it. Thank you, Nora. We really appreciate it, Nora. We're glad you're enjoying the show, and I'm glad you like when we talk. So listen. So Twinkie was this big, and when we got her from the reptile store out in Long Island, and someone actually brought her to the pet store, brought a bunch of snakes to the pet store, and she was emaciated. It was really sad, and like really skinny and like about to die. So I literally had to force feed Twinkie for a year. I almost said two years. It was 1 year. I had to force feed Twinkie dead mice, and I had to take the dead mouse and like with olive oil, and it was the grossest thing ever. But I did it for a while, and so actually, have you ever gone to like the Olive Garden or someplace like that? Hey, Cookie, what's up? So listen, have you ever gone to the Olive Garden and you go to get like some olive oil with some herbs, and you dip the bread in the olive oil and you taste it and it tastes nice, right? Well, guess what? I had to dip dead mice in olive oil for a year to feed her and shove it down her throat. It was the grossest thing ever. Like, and every now and then, you'd be shoving the mouse down the throat and it would pop, and I'm like, oh, this is gross. I didn't like it. But just even last night, I don't like feeding them chickens. I'm vegan now for many years, and it's just gross. It's like I don't like chicken. Ugh. Anyway, it was gross. But y'all see, I'll share the video with you. So listen, check this out. So that's Twinkie. And he's the male. He's a smaller one. You know what, Ken? Next time, I promise I'll bring out Big Twinkie. I just got to get myself ready for it because she's too big. She's well over 100 pounds, and when I lift her up, she like drags to the ground. So it's like it's like wearing cement shoes. Anyway, so now you all, we're gonna meet our alligator. I remember seeing Twinkie too. Yeah, she's awesome. So listen, you guys, we're gonna put Twinkie back, little Twinkie. But just remember, be kind to animals. He's not a good pet, actually. And this one you can't have as a pet because it's illegal in New York State, because this snake he won't kill you. But Big Twinkie, if you let her out and she was hungry, you in the head in the middle of the night, and then you might not make it. So not a good idea. Better be safe with them. Yeah, seriously. No, you got to be safe. So these guys can't stay inside, but I have 2 house snakes. And at the end of the broadcast, I'll actually I'll take you for a little walk around my house, so we can see the house snakes that live in the house, so that keep the mice and rats away. Anyway, so say goodbye to Big Twinkie. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it, and we really appreciate everyone being here with us today. All right, so now we're gonna put little Twinkie back, and we're gonna meet our last animal. So hold on, y'all. Hold on. We're gonna do it. Okay. All right, little Twinkie. Okay, you guys. So I hope you all are having fun, because I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun, actually. Oh, these animals are saving my life right now. They really are. So listen, alligator. Yes, alligator time. Bye, Twinkie. Cool. All right, you all. So now we're going to meet Otis, the alligator. And hold on, let's put this back. All right, now, before we take Otis, the alligator, out, I just want to say, rest in peace, my Wally. I love that alligator. Wally was my first alligator. Many of you guys know Wally. And it was, she passed on a couple years ago. But she actually died out in the wild, and not in the wild, but at a sanctuary that was outdoors. So I was happy about that, but I was a little bit sad because I felt like, to be honest, that, maybe she really missed me. I don't really know. I'll never know. But yeah, everybody missed Wally. She was awesome. But you know what? Right now we have Otis. We adopted these other alligators because people have alligators and they get them and they don't know what to do with them afterwards. So having an alligator is a terrible idea. And I think that to nature, like we're all home right now, going back to nature is like bringing things back in balance. If you notice, in a lot of places, animals are actually more active than they've ever. So, it's one of those things. But how old was Wally? Wally was 23 years old. She's probably 23 or 24 when she passed. So she was up there. It was good. We had a really good run together. I still wish she was there. I really I miss her a lot. But, like I said, you have to accept it as part of life, and she's moved on, and now we got to all move on together. So anyway, we're going to meet Otis now. And Otis came from a little boy in the Bronx that wanted a pet alligator and ordered it on his grandma's credit card. That's how we got Otis. And so the authorities called me and said, Eric, you want another alligator? I said, sure. And that's how I got him. So we're going to meet him now. So on the count of 3, everyone cheer Otis's name. Ready? And 1, and 2, and 3. Everybody cheer. Otis, 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 Otis. Keep cheering, you guys. He's ready. Otis, 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 Otis. And everyone say hello to Otis. Everyone say hi, Otis.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name is Otis the Alligator, and I'm Eric's friend for a long time. We've been having a lot of... And you know what? My friend Lisette, Eric's friend Lisette, said that I wasn't a nice alligator, but I'm really nice.
Actually, the truth is, Otis, when I first got him, he was really cool when I first got him, but then he wasn't so cute. He tried to bite. He actually tried to kill one of the other alligators, and I'm like, Otis is no fun, man. You're no fun. And actually, don't tell him. I'm like, I don't like you, Otis. I don't like you. But I didn't really like him that much at first because he was really aggressive. But then, I realized, like, you know what? Everybody has their own personalities, and you know what? We have to be God. Like, we have to love. We have to love everybody. So I said, I love him anyway. I'm just not going to give him a kiss on the mouth because that'd be less than ideal. He bites you in the mouth. Yes. What's the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? Okay, you ready? So this is an alligator in my hands. You can see Otis's mouth is wide and wide snout. And this behind me is a crocodile. Big shout out to Behind the Fence Gallery who gave me that crocodile. They gave me this. Oh, wait, I smell poop. Oh, man, it stinks. All right, hold on a second. Sorry, y'all. I think it was Otis peeing. Hold on a second. No, it's not him. I'm sorry. I got distracted. I was gonna make sure there's not pee everywhere. So anyway, now this is a crocodile. Now, if you notice, this crocodile has a book in his mouth right here. I'll just take the book out. But this is a crocodile, and the nose on the crocodile is narrow, and the nose on the alligator is wide. So the difference between alligators and crocodiles is that crocodiles have a wide snout, alligators have a narrow snout, and also alligators can only live in fresh water. Crocodiles can live in fresh and salt water. They can move between the two. So it's really interesting. So that's how they move. Now look at Otis. Look at Otis. You can see, look at his tail. You see his tail? He has this big long tail. This tail right here is so strong that like it can propel him out of the water. Yesterday, when I went to go feed Otis, he was trying to jump out of the cage to bite me. He was bugging out. Like literally, Otis is jumping out of his pool. He has a pool downstairs. It's like, and actually we just set up a fountain on it, but he has a pool downstairs. It's like 12 feet long, but like 6 feet wide, big pool. And when I went to go to get him out, to give him his food, he was jumping out, and I had to like stand my ground and make him go back in so he would eat properly. But yeah, Otis is really, he's a crazy alligator, but that's just how he is. He's a crazy guy, but he's handsome. Look how handsome he is.
Look how handsome I am. I'm so handsome. Look at me. I'm a handsome alligator.
He's a good-looking guy. Good-looking guy. But he has no girlfriend. Actually, he has a girlfriend, but he tried to like eat her, so that's not less than ideal. He really did. That's why they're in separate cages right now. So when we had them together for a while, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. Not for them to have babies, but just for them to live together. And no, Otis cannot live with another alligator at all. He'll try to eat the other alligator. He tried to eat one of our frogs. Like that's how he is. He can't help himself. He can't help it. I can't help it. Now check this out, guys. I want to show you something cool. Now watch it. Watch Otis's. Can we see the pool? Yeah, I can show you the pool. We'll go downstairs in a minute. So guys, watch this. Watch Otis's eye. You can see his eye. Watch his eye. Don't blink. Watch. Did you guys see that? Look at that. You saw that? If you watch that, the nictitating membrane. That's how they see underwater. So when he's underwater, he can see everything that's going on. So they use that special membrane. There's his ear right behind his eye. You can see he's a little bit irritated, so I'm not going to go by his face again. But you can see like that's how he sees while he's underwater, by using a special nictitating membrane is what it's called, right? He's a savage, right? Hey, Sam, what's up? Hello, Sam. Hey, everyone. Yo, I got to tell you, it's really great to see you guys all here. It's really making this experience nicer for me to be home. And I hope it's making the experience nice for you to be home as well. So it's really good for you guys, for us to be here together. So as promised, we can bring Otis back downstairs. And I want to show you the snake pit. I'm going to take this off of here now. I'm going to flip the camera. And my house is a little bit messy, but that's okay. So here's the house. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to walk through the house. That's where Otis was. That's where we keep him when we do a show with him upstairs. We do that and look, dangerous animals, authorized personnel only. That's my license number, so you know I'm licensed. And so yeah, we're gonna go downstairs now. You can see the dungeon. No, it's not the dungeon. It's nice down here actually, but we're under construction still. So we're gonna get this together very, very, very soon. So you can see that's all how we changed the water, all the pipes and stuff. Animals that were out before. And here's Otis's pool right here. Dun, 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 dun. There's Otis's pool. You ready to go back, Otis? Go back, Otis. Go back. There he goes. Off he goes. Bye, Otis. Bye. Hi, Otis. So there he goes. That's Otis's pool. So it's actually, yeah, it's 12 feet long by 6 feet wide. And so he has a lot of space, which is good. They need a lot of space. Hey, Bobby. so, so yeah, that's Otis's space right there. You can see he's over there chilling out. That's his basking area. We actually are adding another light to it because we just adopted another animal, so we have to put another light. That's his light. And so we're gonna be painting all back there, but you can see he has a good amount of space. So he's chilling. He's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. So that's Otis's pool. And now we're gonna go back upstairs. We're gonna go back upstairs now. So now I want to share with you all the house snakes. And so I didn't share this. I shared this yesterday, I think, with a few folks, but I'll share with you guys now. This is a house snake. Ready? So I don't recommend everybody has a house snake, but I'm going to tell you the reason I have a house snake is because I realized that a lot of animals are in captivity. People have them as pets, and they're in a cage. And I watched one day my snake being in the enclosure. Cage enclosure, it's the same thing. It's no difference. But they were in their cages in the enclosures, and then they wanted to get out. Now a snake literally stays inside the cage. I mean, like, doesn't move. Even in nature, snakes sometimes don't move at all. They stay in one spot for, I don't know, for a week. They can stay in one spot and not move. But when they're ready to move, they want to move. So I said, you know what? I'll let some of them live in the house. The house stays 80 degrees all the time. So it's almost 80 degrees, like 79 degrees inside here, which I love, it being hot because I'm like a tropical person. But here, I'm gonna flip this around so you can see the house snakes. So here is where one of our snakes decided to stay, and in the cabinet, here's the snake. Now she doesn't live in there. She can climb out when she wants, but she chose to be in there. So you can see behind in the back, there's like a little hole. She somehow crawled in here. I was looking for her for like weeks. I'm like, where did she go? She's got to be like under the couch or something. But she managed to find this little space inside this cabinet and slid in there. So the other night, I followed her. And she comes out behind there. There's the radiator. She slithers behind the radiator all the way up here when she's hungry. And she comes right here on top of the refrigerator. And there's my refrigerator right there. Right? And she goes on top of the fridge and she sits right inside. And then I give her and the reason she does that is because look, we take this right here and the sealed snack pack, right? And then we take the dead rats. Here's the dead rats, guys, dead rats. And then we put them in here. So one day I went up here and I saw her there and I had the rats in the snack in this package and she was waiting there for me to open it up and I guess I didn't open it in time, so she went back. And so it was pretty funny. But yeah, so that's why, yeah, she stays up there. One time she almost bit me. She did bite me when I was up there because I didn't see her. And then I went to go touch something and she thought I was the food. So that's the first house snake. Now I have another house snake that's even bigger, but you can't really see because she's gonna shed soon. So she's behind here. So the living room is messy, but this is the studio. I'll just show y'all straight up. That's the studio right there. Dun, 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 dun. Eric's Reptile Adventure Studio. And this is where all the animals are sitting while we're. That's my books right there. That's the salt lamp. To get a salt lamp if you're in the house too long. But look, guys, here. If you look behind here, I can turn the light on. Actually, the flashlight, the flash. Check this out. That's cool that the flash works when it's there. But look behind there. You can see there's a big boa constrictor back there. She's huge. She's 10 feet long. This snake. That right there is Bigfoot. Big shout out to Jay for hooking us up with Bigfoot, but that's Bigfoot back here. So yeah. So that's it. That's a little behind the scenes tour for you all. And now that we've done the behind the scenes tour and we've seen all the animals, I want to say thank you all for joining. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Please stay safe. Lots and lots of love to you, to all of you. And yeah, just stay encouraged, stay positive, stay focused. And I promise you guys, I did a show at Stony Brook yesterday, and I was sharing with the students, like, no matter what's happening in your life, you must stay positive. You got to like keep the good feeling inside, because that's what we're here for, to feel good and share love with other people. So make sure you do that. Stay in love, stay encouraged, stay positive, and then life is going to just take you off on a wonderful journey, and it will. So just really, I know it may not seem like that right now for everybody, but I'm telling you, if you stay encouraged and stay positive, it really, really works. And I'm telling you, this house that I'm living in, law of attraction house, I was thinking about just focusing on positive and praying every day, and that's what you got to do. And then when you do that, look, I'm standing here doing shows every single day at 3:30, having fun, like literally. It's fun. So I'm just saying, stay encouraged, stay happy, stay healthy, and we're gonna do it again tomorrow. Tomorrow.
2,500.
Whoa! Oh my!
And you guys are correct.
Whoever you are, let me see you. Jump, 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 jump.
He's pulling out a card. Yeah, is it? It is! In just a few moments, we're gonna get our scavenger hunt started.
Incredible.
Hey! This huge magician maze, it was a lot of fun.
It's so on point. That is exactly on point. Brian and Steve are amazing.